I was able to watch the clip of the fight and see everything, and it was a bad call on the referee's side. Um, the American media is in an uproar right now, and so are the American fans. All that matters is your safety. That's it right now. That that he's gonna be okay. When I go back, I mean, I'm inside the cage, so emotions run high, and the referee, people make bad decisions when emotions run high, and I think, I think it was a bad call. I just won the fight. I just beat the number two guy, and they give me a loss. Yeah, I think you guys, that you guys are fascinated with my age. I'm not. I started the sport when I was 19 years old. I'm almost 2 decades in, and I'm learning new stuff every day. I still love it. I still infatuated with it. I don't have the same feeling toward it that I had when I was 19, but that's normal. It's natural. I'm still evolving, still getting better, and still putting on performances and beating the top guys in the world. I wish people would stop asking me about retirement and my age and all this other stuff. I'm a young 37, and I've been ranked top 5 in the world since I was 20 years old. I mean, I just want to sit down and talk to one. I just want to make sure they correct this. It's not right. What happened was not right. And after looking at the tape and after seeing the outpouring of media that's basically saying that something went wrong in there today on the judging side, I won, and I just hope that they go back and look at it and they reverse their decision. I've made bad decisions in my past, and I'll be a man and step up and say, that it was wrong. But tonight I won. There's not him and I. We're in there together, and we're creating a show for the fans watching. But when the show is over, these fighters need to go back home to their families. And I got 4 kids at home, and I got a wife. I don't know who Yuri has at home, but he has someone at home hoping he gets home safe. So it's hard for me not to see him and think about myself. It shouldn't have been a DQ. It was a mistake. Whoever made the final decision made a mistake. And I'm going to respectfully try to get it reversed. That's all. And I don't want to get in a fight with anyone. I don't want to be mad at anyone. I want everything to go back and get looked at, and the truth. That's it. I just want the truth. The punches were legal. It was a bad decision, and that's fine. I'm totally fine with a bad decision. Just let's look at it back. Let's reverse it, and not, it was done kind of rash. It was done really rash. And I just think if we make it right, I think a lot of people are angry, not excluding myself. There's a lot of media in America right now that's really angry about what went on. And just let's look at it back. Everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes. I'm not free of any mistakes. I've made them too in my past, and let's make it right. That's all. The fight just kept going on. If I was punching him back of the head, then you stand it up, right? And I get a point, or you don't let me knock the guy out. I knocked him out. Like, he turned his head, and they just let me keep hammer fisting him. Stand it up. If there's illegal shots going on, stand the fight up.
Adriano loves to run. If you look at all his fights when he's fought Kairat Akhmatov, Jay Eustaquio, he's very passive about the way he goes about fighting. He never pushes the pace and gets the fight going. He's always looking to go about his fights that way. And, I'm a type of athlete. I'm going to push the pace. That's where I got my name. That's how I became the household name. And just in exchange, I got me uppercut and then slipped. And then he had me on the ground, and I was going in for an underhook, and he just blasted me in the face with a knee, and that's all she wrote. No, it was just his running, his the way he went about the fight. I mean, the ref said action, and I did my part, just going forward and pressing the pace. Maybe I was too overzealous to get to him, right? But I'm not going to go in there and let him dictate, where the fight went. I wanted to get the fight going and pressure, but it is what it is. I like these rules. Like I said, it's a progression of a fight, right? So I went down on my back. I was coming up an underhook. Adriano had me posted. He blasted the knee. The fight's over. It's done. I don't get any more concussions. It's just done. And it was a different position that I'd been in. Like I said, Adrian did a good job of using his length. He fully extended me and landed at the knee. I got 6 fights left, I believe, on my contract. And, for me, I'm in the room talking to my teammates. I'm like, you know what, like 6 fights left. Let's make it the best of it. Maybe I'll try my hand. The beautiful thing about one championship is I'm sure if I go home and I let Chacho know, I was like, you know what, I want to try a kickboxing fight. Why not? Like everybody's so focused on like always trying to be the best in the world. And don't get me wrong, I'm trying to be the best in the world. But when you've been the best in the world for 6 years straight, it's almost like you don't want to put that pressure on yourself, right? So for me, I'm like, why not? Let's maybe try a kickboxing fight with big gloves and say, I had a professional kickboxing fight. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not even thinking about anything and trying to get back home with my wife and kids and see what's up. If I work my way back up to that point, right? I mean, I think he pretty much finished. He finished me, right? So, I mean, if the fight was closer, the fight was, contested, or I had him in some trouble or whatnot, then yeah, I can see one of a rematch. But, he went out there, did his thing. He put me away. I've never been finished before in my whole entire career in profession. I've been finished in the gym before, but yeah, I mean, I think Adriano can go off now and defend his belt more. Some up-and-comer, Kairat Akhmatov, or wherever else he wants to fight. Eddie Alvarez and Yuri Lapikis. It happens, right? I'm a type of guy where you look at the results and you move on with your life. If you sit here, when I've lost to Dominic Cruz, Brad Pickett, I sit there and I dwell on it, and it did absolutely nothing for me, right? So for me, it was an amazing night for one championship for Adrian Moraes. And now it's on to the next one. Honestly, I'm not worried about it, guys. Like I said, I believe in these rules. I believe they've been put into place for a reason. And it's just a different aspect of the game that you have to be able to evolve around, right? Like, I know this isn't a street fight and we're not fighting in the street, but if you knock somebody down, you can blast them in the face. And that's essentially what happened tonight is, I was on my back. I was trying to get up. I had my arm in there. And he delivered a phenomenal knee and he took me out. There's no other way you can write it. I'm totally supportive of these rules. I'm not saying that should have never happened. I mean, yeah, don't know what you guys want from me when you guys keep asking the same question about that knee that he hit me with, because if the roles were reversed, I would have blasted his too.